gazing at him with such passionate and triumphant tenderness as he had never seen in them. "Wait a minute, you don't know. Stay a little, stay." She stopped, as though collecting her ideas. "Yes," she began. "Yes, yes, yes. This is what I wanted to say. Don't be surprised at me. I'm still the same, but there is another woman in me. I'm afraid of her. She loved that man, and I tried to hate you, and could not forget about her that used to be. I'm not that woman. Now I'm my real self, all myself. I'm dying now. I know I shall die. Ask him. Even now I feel, see here, the weights on my feet, on my hands, on my fingers. My fingers, see how huge they are? But this will soon all be over. Only one thing I want. Forgive me. Forgive me quite. I'm terrible, but my nurse used to tell me, the holy martyr, what was her name? She was worse. And I'll go to Rome. There's a wilderness, and there I shall be no trouble to anyone. Only I'll take Seryozha and the little one. No, you can't forgive me. I know. It can't be forgiven. No, no, go away. You're too good." She held his hand in one burning hand, while she pushed him away with the other. The nervous agitation of Alexey Alexandrovitch kept increasing, and he had by now reached such a point that he ceased to struggle with it. He suddenly felt that what he had regarded as nervous agitation was on the contrary a blissful spiritual condition that gave him all at once a new happiness he had never known. He did not think that the Christian law that he had been all his life trying to follow, enjoined on him to forgive and love his enemies, but a glad feeling of love and forgiveness for his enemies filled his heart. He knelt down and laying his head on the curve of her arm, which burned him as with fire through the sleeve, he sobbed like a little child. She put her arm around his head, moved towards him, and with defiant pride lifted up her eyes. "That is he. I knew him. Now, forgive me, everyone, forgive me. They've come again. Why don't they go away? Oh, take these cloaks off me." The doctor unloosed her hands, carefully laying her on the pillow, and covering her up to the shoulders. She lay back submissively, and looked before her with beaming eyes. "Remember one thing, that I needed nothing but forgiveness, and I want nothing more. Why doesn't he come?" she said, turning to the door toward Vronsky. "Do come, do come. Give him your hand." Vronsky came to the side of the bed, and seeing Anna, again hid his face in his hands. "Uncover your face. Look at him. He's a saint," she said. "Oh, uncover your face! Do uncover it!" she said angrily. "Alexey Alexandrovitch, do uncover his face. I want to see him." Alexey Alexandrovitch took Vronsky's hands and drew them away from his face, which was awful with the expression of agony and shame upon it. "Give him your hand. Forgive him." Alexey Alexandrovitch gave him his hand, not attempting to restrain the tears that streamed from his eyes. Thank God, she said. "Now everything is ready. Only to stretch my legs a little. There, that's capital. How badly these flowers are done. Not a bit like a violet," she said, pointing to the hangings. My God, when will it end? Give me some morphine, doctor. Give me some morphine. Oh, my God. And she tossed about on the bed. The doctor said that it was perpetual fever, and that it was 99 chances in 100 it would end in death. The whole day long there was fever, delirium, and unconsciousness. At midnight the patient lay without consciousness and almost without pulse. The end was expected every minute. Vronsky had gone home, but in the morning he came to inquire, and Alexey Alexandrovitch, meeting him in the hall, said, "Better stay, she might ask for you," and himself led him to his wife's boudoir. Towards morning there was a return again of excitement, rapid thought and talk, and again it ended in unconsciousness. On the third day it was the same thing, and the doctors said there was hope. That day Alexey Alexandrovitch went into the boudoir where Vronsky was sitting, and closed the door and sat down opposite him. "Alexey Alexandrovitch," said Vronsky, feeling that a statement of the position was coming, "I can't speak. I can't understand. Spare me. However hard this is for you, believe me, it is more terrible for me." He would have risen, but Alexey Alexandrovitch took him by the hand and said, "I beg you to hear me out. It is necessary." I must explain my feelings, the feelings that have guided me and will guide me, so that you may not be in error regarding me. You know I had resolved on a divorce, and had even begun to take proceedings. I won't conceal from you that in beginning this I was in uncertainty, I was in misery. I will confess that I was pursued by a desire to revenge myself on you and on her. When I got the telegram, I came here with the same feelings. I will say more, I longed for her death. But—" he paused, pondering whether to disclose or not disclose his feelings to him. "But I saw her and forgave her. And the happiness of forgiveness has revealed to me my duty. I forgive completely. I would offer the other cheek. I would give my cloak if my cloak be taken. I pray to God only not to take from me the bliss of forgiveness." Tears stood in his eyes, and the luminous, serene look in them impressed Vronsky. "This is my position. You can trample me in the mud, make me the laughing‐stock of the world. I will not abandon her, and I will never utter a word of reproach to you," Alexey Alexandrovitch went on. "My duty is clearly marked for me. I ought to be with her, and I will be. If she wishes to see you, I will let you know. But now I suppose it would be better for you to go away." He got up, and sobs cut short his words. Vronsky too was getting up, and in a stooping, not yet erect posture, looked up at him from under his brows. He did not understand Alexey Alexandrovitch's feelings, but he felt that it was something higher and even unattainable for him with his view of life. Chapter 18